The attack on the watch, as well as the assassination of Ito, later became known collectively as the Abura no Koji incident. An unexpected turn from both the demons and the Satsuma from their trap-laying resulted in a number of casualties for the Shinsengumi and the watch, including Heisuke's fatal wound. In order for Heisuke to live, he had no choice but to drink the water of life. While this was all going on, Chikage Kazuma took the time to strike at the heart of our compounds. The Fury Corps were called to our aid at the last second, and then Okita, too, was brought down the path of becoming a Fury. So not only was Sana-san a Fury, but now Heisuke and Okita were as well. The serum, brought into the Shinsengumi by my father, was now slowly eating all of them away. My heart began sinking from the weight of all this. December 1867. Scarcely a month had passed since Abura no Koji. Saito-san and Heisuke had returned, but the Shinsengumi was hardly back to normal. A dark, tense atmosphere pervaded the compound. Many men had lost their lives in Kazuma's attacks. Even more had been injured during the attack at Abura no Koji. Among them was Heisuke. Several of the rank-and-file soldiers had seen him mortally wounded. He had looked as if he would not survive. For that reason, Heisuke was declared officially dead and made a member of the Fury Corps. Saito hadn't been wounded, but many among the common soldiers began to call him a coward. To them, he had left the Shinsengumi to join Ito, then betrayed his new master when he sensed a change in fortunes. I saw no reason why he shouldn't set them straight and say that he had truly left the Shinsengumi. He had never truly left the Shinsengumi, but he claimed he would rather stay silent than tarnish the honor of the commander and the chief who had ordered his actions. As such, it was decided that Saito-san would leave the compound until tempers had been allowed to cool. He was sent to stay at Tenma in order to protect Kyutaro Miura, an official of the Kyushu domain. It was nighttime. As I passed the entrance, I saw Okita. Okita sat alone, gazing up at sky. What was he thinking, I wondered. I thought about calling out to him, but hesitated.
いるんでしょ? そんなところにいないで、こっちに来れば?
Ah. I walked over and sat down quietly next to him. And in the light of the stars, his face looked pale. Whether it was a trick of the light or a parlor of the skin, I couldn't tell. How are you feeling?
それは胸の病のこと？それとも羅刹になった体の具合？ごめん。困らせるつもりはなかったんだ。そうだな。昼間起きるのは無理だけど、体調自体は日ごとに回復してるみたい。養生してれば、またこれまで通り剣も震えるようになるって。
Something in his voice suggested he was trying to convince himself as much as he was trying to convince me. Why don't we go back inside? It's winter now, though sitting outside at night stargazing can't be good for your health.
別にこれくらいの寒さどうってことないよ。ずっと寝床にいると気がめいるし、そっちの方がよっぽど体に触る気がするしね。
Well, that might be true, but Kyoto winters aren't anything to scoff at.
はあ、それは確かに。 上洛してきたばかりの頃、みんなが文句言ってたのを思い出すよ。僕はこの寒さ嫌いじゃないんだけどね。
I suppose it's kind of bracing.
うん。
It's beginning colder though. I think it might snow.
そうだね。
I opened my mouth, then shut it again. I'd run out of things to say. Okita was quiet as well. His eyes were trained to the sky, and he was perfectly still, like a statue carved from ice.
ねえ。
ん？
僕が自分で選んだことなんだし、君が気にする必要なんてないんだよ。
Huh? What do you mean? Momentarily distracted by his grin, I didn't immediately catch what he meant.
気にしてるんでしょ、僕があれを飲んだこと。
No.
顔に書いてある。君って嘘つくの下手だよね。本当に気に病むことはないよ。僕が決めたことだし、僕自身は悔やんでないんだから。
I felt like I should speak, but I didn't know what to say. We sat there in silence for a few more minutes, and then he turned to me again.
それからさ、君はもう僕に関わらない方がいいと思う。
That came out of nowhere. My mind went blank. I didn't know how to respond. Was he joking as always? I looked back at him, but I couldn't read the truth from his expression. I said, "Eh? Why is it like that? Yo, why is it why is it like that? What? That's a fucking glitch or they didn't see this? What the fuck? Right, errors. Error. No. I returned his gaze, forcing myself to look just as solemn as he did.
僕の聞き間違いかな。嫌だって聞こえたんだけど。
I said no.
まったく。病人の頼みを真っ向から断るなんて。君ってひどいな。
Oi! You can't just act like you're sick when you want something. That's not fair.
でも、病人っていうのは本当だよ。いや、そうじゃない。僕は死人なんだ。もう生きてすらいないんだよ。
Jesus Christ, Okita. His words cut into my heart just as deeply as any sword. No, don't say that. How can you be dead? You're here with me, talking and moving around. A corpse can't do that.
そうだね。でも、こんなの人間じゃない。
No, that's not true.
いいんだよ。あの薬を飲んだ僕自身が一番よくわかってるから。あれからね、咳も出なくなったんだ。傷や病が治るっていうのは本当らしいね。その代償かな。昼間動こうとするとね、すごく辛いんだ。これで病気が治る。また近藤さんの役に立つことができると思ってあの薬を飲んだのに、 昼間動けないんじゃ巡察にも出られない。近藤さんの敵を切ることだってできやしない。僕はもう何一つできない。役立たずなんだよ。
Until this point, I'd never seen Okita open up so much, let alone show any signs of vulnerability to me. Was it really so important for him to be in Kondo-san's service? I guess I understand where he's coming from, but I don't think Kondo-san wants you around just because he wants you to do things for him. Okita shot me a bitter glance that was something usually reserved for his enemies.
近藤さんの気持ちを君なんかが勝手に代弁しないでくれる。たかが4年やそこら僕たちと一緒にいただけの君がさ。
I had a feeling he was going to say that. Yes, it's true that I've only spent time with everyone here for only 4 years. But then again, it's not like you're capable of knowing exactly how Kondo-san truly feels.
じゃあ君にはわかるっていうの？
I can't say I know for certain. But in the least, the Kondo-san I know, if you're alive, or even if you were dead, or something else, I'm sure he would think you are who you are, Okita. He would say that, more than anything, he's happy to see you alive and healthy. Okita seemed taken aback to hear me suggest such a thing. But eventually...
本当にそう思ってくれてると思う？剣を取れなくなっても近藤さんは僕のことを必要としてくれるかな？
Of course. Oh my god! I feel that way about you. Oh my god, I keep getting sent shit. I can't look at it right now, phone. I feel that way about you, and I've only been here for 4 years. For someone like Kondo-san, who's known you for even longer than that, I'm sure he'd feel even more strongly about it than that. What do you think the Kondo-san in your heart would think, Okita? Okita looked up again at the sky, as if reflecting upon every moment through the years of their relationship.
そうだね。あの人、本当お人よしだから。多分、僕が本当に役立たずになっても、絶対に見放したりしないだろうな。
His expression seemed to brighten, even if just a little, and it relieved me to see him cheer up, no matter how small of a change it was. You have to take care of Kondo-san. I'm sure Kondo-san understands that you made that choice because you had to. But still, knowing that you drank the water of life, it must still sadden him.
わかってる。
This conversation with Okita made me realize I was never human. But if I were to pretend that I was, and I made decisions in my life to reflect this, would there still be people who'd accept me for who I am?
どうしたの？
なんでもない。
なんでもないって顔じゃないでしょ。言ってみたら。慰めたり励ましたりするのは苦手だけど、聞いてあげるだけならできるし。
Okita was being as curt as he always was, but it felt like the first time he showed me that he must really care for me. Maybe, just maybe, it was his way of paying me back for earlier. Keeping this in mind, I decided that this was a good opportunity to tell him what was going through my mind. I'm just jealous of you, Okita. That you have someone like Kondo-san by your side. In that moment, I recalled Kaoru's hateful eyes. The intensity of his grudge held against me. It turned out that I'm not a normal human. And knowing my brother by blood felt as he did. As the bitter memories rushed back, I felt a wave of melancholy and unconsciously bit my lips.
ああ、そうだったっけ。すっかり忘れてた。君が人間だとか鬼だとか、そんなこと考えたことなかったし。
As he said that, I felt the tension in my heart ever so slightly. Okita didn't seem to care that I wasn't human. Eventually, his eyes squinted as they darted up to watch the clouds from above before he spoke.
それに、実の兄がどうとかって言ってたけど、家族なんて所詮、血のつながりがあるだけの他人だよ。君が自分で選んだ相手じゃない。生まれた時、たまたまそばにいただけなんだから。君は何一つ気にする必要なんてないと思うけど。
What? I didn't expect those words, and I was speechless. Family is just a bunch of strangers that happen to be related to you by blood. They aren't people I choose, so don't worry. I never heard it explained like that. Such words of comfort were rare from him, and the confusion with which I'd been burdened over the last few days began to feel much lighter. Thank you. Warmth was welling up from the bottom of my heart. If any other person had said these words to me, I don't think I would feel the same way I do now. Nah, Okta. Do you think we could be close enough to talk again like this someday?
やれやれ。君ってほんと物好きだよね。いいよ。好きにすれば。僕も君と話すのは嫌いじゃないし。
I think I will. Somehow my chin had acquired something of an arrogant tilt under the cold winter sky.